Okay, so as a part of the special stock procurement, subcontracting is the one of the special stock procurement. Okay, so what do you mean by subcontracting process? So our company have the raw materials, and we have like subcomponents or components we have. So we're requesting subcontractor to produce the product, the finished goods, whatever it is required, by using my raw materials, my components. Okay, so might be there is so many regions we are going with subcontractor. The reason why, because might be we don't have machinery, might be we don't have manpower, or we don't have time. Okay, so we're just reaching to the our subcontractor to produce the product. So here we are not buying the product from the subcontractor. We are taking the service from the subcontractor like job work. Okay, so here he is using my own products, that means components, child components, and he is producing the final product whatever we requested. Okay, so example, if you have the material A and material B, these are the two components. So we just requested, suppose let's say material XYZ. Okay, so for producing material XYZ material, we need material A and material B. So these two materials we are providing to subcontractor. By using these materials, whatever we provided, based on these products, he utilizing this product and he is preparing the final product. Okay, so as a part of the subcontracting process, okay, what we need components. So components, or we can call that a child components, we can call, or we can call components, or we can simply we can call as a raw materials or packing materials. Materials and packing materials sometimes might be semi-finished goods. Okay, depends on the what products you are, what components you are producing, you are issuing to the subcontractor. Okay, so this is the one. So we should have the components. The second one is we should aware about that what is the combination. Okay, for producing the finished product, what are the components which we required. So we generally in SAP we call as a bill of material, the BOM. Okay, this will created by production planning team. Okay, so here what do you mean by bill of material? So in the bill of material we are clearly mentioning that for preparation of the final product, what are the components which is required. Okay, it might be one product, or it might be 10 products, or 20 products, 30 products, packing materials all together. The combinations, what are the components which is required, and the ratio also, and the ratio of the quantity, which is required for these components is required. So what do you mean by ratio? Ratio is nothing but like if suppose I just need to prepare the XYZ, right? Material XYZ. Let's say to prepare the material XYZ, I need material A, which having 10 quantity, okay, and material B, which I need might be 5 quantity. Okay, so what ratio it is required, what are the components which is required, how much ratio we require, that we are mentioning in the bill of material. So based on this bill of material, the system will understood that okay, for this main product, to produce the main product, what are the components it is required. Okay, so here one thing which you need to understand that there is the alternative BOMs also. Okay, we can create alternative BOMs. What do you mean by alternative BOM? Okay, might be one main product have the multiple combinations. Like if suppose here I'm the above which I'm mentioning that material A which is 10 quantity required, and material B which is required 5 quantity. But I can prepare this material XYZ with combination of material A with 10 quantity, and I can go with material C combination also. Right. So suppose material C, which we need only 2 quantity. So there is a multiple combinations. So when you preparing some food, okay, might be we are using uh, some masala, some ingredients, something. But some other people they are using in a different way. So the combinations will be different when they are producing the product. That is a secret of the production. Okay. So what combination they are using, how they are preparing, that is it's a secret formulas, right? The combination, everything. So that they will be maintaining the bill of materials. So based on this bill of material only, the system will understood that, okay, for the final product, what are the components which is required. Okay, so when we're talking about the master data, okay, when we're talking about master data, first one is we need metal master record. Okay, and the second one is bill of material. Okay. Bill of material, that is a BOM. We call it a BOM. And other than this master data, we also need the purchasing info record, PIR. Okay, we can create purchase info record with info category subcontracting. Subcontracting by option we are selecting the subcontracting, but this is not mandatory. Okay, so the info record is not mandatory. This is not mandatory. So if you want to create an info record, you can create it, or if you don't want to be create any info record, you can leave it. That's not a problem. Okay, but purchase info record we can create with info category subcontracting, but this is not mandatory. But for which process info record is mandatory? Vendor consignment process, it's mandatory, because the price and tax code, all these details which we are capturing from info record. But in this case, we don't need, it is optional entry to create a subcontracting info record. Okay, so these three are the master data. So when we're talking about the subcontracting process, and how the process will go here, the process steps will be, so first we will create a subcontracting PO. Okay, with item category L. So if you remember that we are other processes, if we are discussing about that vendor consignment process, which is item category K, and for service center service POs, that is item category D. Okay, so like each and every have the one item category, right? So here the subcontracting process have the item category L. So when you are entering the item category L, the system searching for components, what components it is required for this product. Okay, so that components, if you already maintain in the bill of material and the proper master data, if you maintain, it will come automatically captured to the in the purchase order. In case if you don't have proper bill of material and if you didn't create the bill of material, you can manually also enter manually also. It is possible to enter the components, what components which is required for finished goods, for might be it is finished goods or it is final product. Okay, so once a subcontracting purchase order which is created, the second step it is like we have to be delivered the goods to the subcontractor. That means the components needs to be sent to subcontractor, because he needs to be prepared the final product by using my components. So my components have to be sent goods issue to the subcontractor. Okay. Okay. Then once the components which is sent to the subcontractor, he is producing the product, and he is finally he informed that okay, the final product which is prepared. So in this case, what we will do, what we are doing here, we are receiving the goods receipt for the final product, or the final product which is produced by the subcontractor. That final product we are receiving. Then after that, we'll be paying the invoice to the vendor for job work, whatever the job work he completed. Might be he is using his machinery cost and his labor and his own production cost, everything that will be they're charging to the in the invoice. So we are paying, we are not paying the final product cost, we are paying only for the what he did work on the final product, okay, to produce the final product. So this is the process steps here, okay. And it is very important, the subcontracting process, even in interview point of view, it's very important. What are the interview point of questions which will come, okay. Here, what is the moment type when you are issuing to the subcontractor the components, which when you are issuing to the subcontractor, what is the moment type? So here the moment type is 541, okay. And here the moment type is 101, okay. And along with this 101, we'll get some other moment types, so that we will discuss in the process level, okay. Now let me know these components we are sent to the subcontractor, whether is there any accounting impacts is there.
No, sir, I guess.
No. So here no accounting impact here, because we are giving to the subcontractor to produce my own product. Whatever I request a product, I just providing this component to subcontractor, okay. He is using the my work, so I'm not selling to the to anyone, I'm not hand over to anyone. So it's like just kind of the we just giving for the to produce the final product. So until he produce the finished goods, this is the my own product only, okay. So we can, so even it is moving out from our company, but legally it is like we are not selling to the subcontractor. So that means it is a it is my own product until it is produced the with final product. That means until it is consumed and it is produced a new product, okay. So here no impact, no accounting impact, but how system will understood that whether it is consumed or not. When we are receiving the final product, the system will understood that, okay boss, you my components, what are the components which you sent to the subcontractor, assuming that these components are consumed. So I'm just posting here, I'm assuming that the consumption is completed. So I will be posting here by using the moment type 543O. So that means it is reflection, okay. It is like reflection when from the above the component whatever which we issued, okay. So here along with the 101 moment type, we will get 543O moment type also for components that is hitting to the accounting entries. So here in the accounting entries, okay, it also impact for components and finished goods, final product, okay. That means when we are receiving the goods receipt, the system is assuming that, okay, whatever the earlier whatever the components which we issued, that components are consumed. So I just need to be consider that, okay, these are the consumed. So I need to be post the consumption accounting entries. So here the accounting entries will be hit for the consumption of the components with moment type of 543O. For this is the replication of the 541. And other than this one, we are receiving the final product, that is a 101 moment type. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the process steps here. Okay, subcontracting process. So coming to this components needs to be sent to the subcontractor. We can do two ways. One is MM route and one is shipping ST route. We can do. Okay. So it whatever might be the client requirement, how they want to be go ahead, they can go ahead, because we are issuing to the subcontractor. So some cases what will be happened, my client they requested that I want to create the shipping document, I want to be create delivery document, everything. In that case, I have to be go with the ST route. Okay. In case if they don't need any shipping document, they don't need anything, just I just want to be issue the stock to the subcontractor. That means if it is near to me, then I can go ahead with the MM route. Okay. So what are the steps here for this? In case MM road, what are the steps here? The first step is, anyway, it is common for everyone, ME21N, purchase order creation. And the second one is MIGO, okay, goods issued to subcontractor. Okay. Then third one is MIGO, again, goods receipt for the final product, and MIRO for the invoice receipt. Okay, so this is the process for MM road. In case if it is ST road, what will be happen? Okay, ST road, what will be happen? The purchase order is common for everyone, which is ME21N, PO creation. Then after that, what we'll do, ME2O. ME2O is the transaction code, which is a subcontracting monitor. So from here, we'll be creating outbound delivery in background, and PGA. Okay. So anyone knows about the outbound delivery? What is the difference between outbound delivery and inbound delivery?
Inbound means we are receiving, outbound means we are sending.
Yeah. So here we are sending to the outside, right? The stock we are issuing to the stock issuing to the subcontractor. So here what we are doing with delivery, outbound delivery. Okay. And after that, anyway, it is common for MIGO, goods receipt, and MIRO. It's common. Clear? So
Yes.
here only it is the only difference is here we are directly doing in MM road, and here we are doing with the while we creating the outbound delivery in the background. Clear? So can I go ahead?
See, in both ways we can do so.
Yeah, we can do both ways. Whatever the client recommend. That's why I'm just saying, right? If it is if they want to go, most of the people they will go with this route. But in case people in the client side they are asking that I want to be created any shipping document, I want to go with via ST route, that is delivery creation and PGA. Then in that case you can go ahead with the two option. Okay, you can choose any after one process. There is no problem. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now let's go to that. First, we'll create materials. Okay. So the materials like components I need. Okay, I will create two materials first. So creation of material master card MM01, right? So I'll go with any creation. Let's see my materials if it is in there. How many materials I have in my plan? Okay, so these two materials are there. One is raw material, one is FP material. So I will take the reference of these materials. Okay, I will create a material. Okay, so ZRA2, which is I created. So this is the components which is required, like basic data, purchasing, general data, and accounting data. Okay, and if you want to go with the S2 route, you need to be extend to the ST sales and distribution also. Okay, let's go with the sales. First, we'll go with MM route. Okay, I'm just creating and I'm just entering the other details which is required. I'm just putting that material one. So I'm just creating all other details, whatever the details which is required. I'm just creating all the details. Okay, so this is a material one which we created. Okay. And the raw material two, I'll be create one packing material. Let's assume that I will create one packing material. Okay, so I have created two materials. One material which is for raw material, one material which is packing material. So you can take any of the materials, which is maybe packing materials or raw materials, or it might be any period, whatever it might be. Okay, the combinations. I'm just taking the combinations like packing material, and one is for raw material. Okay, so two materials which I'm taking now. I just need finished goods, final product, which is like let's assume that 10 pieces of RM1 plus one piece of uh, plant packing material. Okay, so to prepare the one quantity of FG product, okay, I need 10 pieces of raw material and one piece of the packing material. Okay, so now I'll be create one FG material, or we can, whatever it is existing, if you want to go ahead, we can take it up. That's not a problem. Okay, so if you go to MM60, we already created packing materials here. Okay, so we already created a packing material. Now we created raw material. Now I will go with the finished goods. So I will take one finished goods. I'll create FG product, which what is the ZFA2, right? Something which is like ZFA2. Okay, let's assume that ZFA1. Okay, So now ZFG1 finished goods, let's assume that I need sales data also, because we are selling to the customer. So finish. So if you need, you can put it, or if you don't need, you can remove that sales data. It's not a problem. Okay, I'm just entering that the details which is required. Okay, I'm just entering all the details. So I'm just putting FG product. So here we are not going with third party. We just remove this one to unarmed. Item categories no. Then data storage 1, 2, and what are the details? If you have the standard, if you want to go with the standard, you can go, or if you want to go with the modular, we can go ahead. Okay, and save. Now I have the final product also, FG product also have. So this is the FG product. Okay. Now, what is the once master data is created, what we need? We need bill of material. So bill of material is a production planning team, PP team will create, but I will tell you how to create. CS01 is the transaction code to create the bill of material. Okay, so here what we will enter will be for FG product, whatever it is required will be clearly mentioning here. Okay, so now let's go to the CS01. Okay, and my final product, you need to be create for the final product. For FG product, what is the component which is required? So, and here what the usage of the BOM? Okay, they can be used for the production, they can be used for the sales, they can be used for the different engineering purpose. That's all. Okay, I will be go with any of the option. We can go universal or something like. We can go ahead, no problem. Okay. Now, here the item category should be L because this is a stock item. Okay, so if it's non-stock items, stock items, okay, some of the options which we have from the PP side, you can go with the stock item here. This is a stock item, and the components we have to be enter here. The first component which is like this is the component raw material. So how much which is required raw material, which I have clearly mentioned here, 10 pieces which is required. So I'm just entering 10 pieces here. Then again, the next option, which is like packing materials. So if you have 10 raw materials, you will be entering 10 raw materials, 10 packing materials. How many materials are there? You will be entering here. Okay. And we need only for the one packing material and 10 pieces of raw materials. Okay. So 10 pieces of raw materials and one packing of material. Okay. So in case if the FG product and the raw material is the same, suppose 1:1, okay, those cases we called as a recursive BOM. Recursive BOM is nothing but like the same material which we are sending to subcontractor, again you are receiving the same product. So why we need to send same product? Because might be they need some minor repairs or services, or might be minor painting, some kind of the service like. So in that case, so we can go ahead with the same product we can issue, and we can receive the same product. That we called as a recursive BOM. In that case, what you need to do, go to item details. Okay, go to double click on this item details. Okay, so here just click on here. Go to item details, and here there is a checkbox here, recursive allowed. So if you selected recursive allowed, okay, then that product that means the same product you are getting back from the vendor. Okay, so this is the one option. And here in the bill of material, you need to be understand one more point is, okay, byproduct. Okay, if you remember that last time when we discussing about the these topics, we discussed about the byproduct. What do you mean by byproduct? Okay, along with the FG product. So actually my request is only FG product, but along with this FG product, I'm also getting that additional product which is non-order item. That is like a scrap item or something which I'm getting. Okay, so additionally, we can get some other item along with the FG product. Okay, so while producing the product, they will get additionally the product. So that we called as a byproduct. This we called as a byproduct. Okay, so example, if you go to the sugar factory, okay, they are using sugar canes as a components, and they will get the sugar. Along with the sugar, they will get the molasses product. Okay, that is a wastage product, but that is a valuable product. So like that is one example. If you go to any oil industry, when they are making oil, they will get along with the oil, they will get like one wastage product that they are using for the animals food. Okay, so there some other additional product will get that we call as a byproduct. In that case, what you need to do? Okay, suppose let's assume that I have components, right? Let's go to that MM60 along with this raw material and packing material. Let's assume that I will get some other products. That is a byproduct. So what is the byproduct? Let's assume. Suppose assume that this is the I'm getting byproduct. So okay, or I will create one more. If you want to be clearly understand, I will be creating one more material. So I'm putting this as a byproduct. Okay. So if I'm getting byproduct, okay, what we need to do for byproduct? What is the byproduct code number? So this is the byproduct. So I'm just mentioning here. How much you will get byproduct? Let's assume that I'm getting 5 quantity. Okay. So when it is a byproduct, how the system will understand whether it is a byproduct or not? You need to be enter the negative sign. Okay. If you enter the negative sign, okay, the measure is not supported for the material. What is this? Okay, packing material. Okay. So 5 negative sign. Okay, if you are mentioning this negative sign, that means it is a byproduct. That means I am expecting that product from the subcontractor. We are not sending this product. We are expecting back from the vendor along with my final product. So that's why I'm just mentioning negative sign. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So and once you enter all the details, whatever it is required, we just saving this product. Okay, so this is the what we called bill of material. Okay, so the first it will be created with alternative BOM 0. It will be created with alternative BOM 1. Okay, if you have the multiple combinations like different combinations we have, then you can create with 2. Next time when you're creating it is creating with alternative BOM 2. Okay, like if suppose I'm going with again with the same combination with the final product, I just want to go with the next to a BOM. So then what will be happen? The system will create with alternative BOM 2. That means you have the other combinations. Okay. So now I have created the bill of material. Okay. So once you created a bill of material here. Okay. So this is the product byproduct. Okay. Now I have created a bill of material also. Now what you need to do here? Go to MM01 for the finished goods. What is my finished goods here? This is my finished goods. Okay. So we'll go to finished goods and go to Okay, work scheduling, and enter the details here. Okay, here you have the production version. Okay, I'm going with the work scheduling tab. Here there is a production version is there. Okay, you just click on the production version. Okay, and you're not authorized to delete the production version in the plant here. Okay, okay. Now I'm just entering the version. I'm just creating one version. Okay, so I can create 01, 02, 03. Like I can create my own versions also. I can create. So I'm just entering 01 version 1 for subcontracting production, subcontracting BOM. Okay, and it is valid from let's assume that it is valid for the 1 year. And click and double click on this one. And why we are creating this production version? If you have alternative BOMs, okay, if I have 4 alternative BOMs, that means 4 combinations I have. How system will understand that which BOM I need to be picked up. Okay, which BOM I have to be considered, which combination I need to be considered in the subcontracting process. So here I'm just creating one version, production version. I'm just clearly mentioning here. Please take it up as a first alternative BOM. Since I have the first alternative BOM, I'm just taking the first alternative BOM here. Continue. Okay, continue and save. Okay, in the production, in the Metal Master record, I clearly mentioned I created my own production version. Okay, this production version you are assigning at info record level. Okay, so until here you are clear. The master data Metal Master record is created, and we created a bill of material, and we are assigned that one production version. That production version because I have the multiple alternative BOMs. So I just clearly mentioning that I just want to go with this combination for subcontracting process. Okay. So that combination where we are assigning, I have just created only version management. That version I'm assigning at info record level. So I'm going to the ME11 version info record creation with the info category subcontracting process. And for this vendor, okay, whatever the vendors we have, we can go ahead with the MK widget. Go to MK widget. And what are the material, what are the vendors we have, we can go ahead with that vendors. So get A, B. Why it is disconnecting continuously? Okay. So I'm going. Yeah.
So main purpose of this bill of material is for
Main purpose of bill of material. That means you didn't understand what you mean by bill of material. Anyone can explain about a bill of material? Anyone can explain about the bill of material? What is the purpose of bill of material?
So it's component, sir. Actually, if it is the if we have the component only, we can create the finished product. So obviously, the combination of what we are going to be give the for example, as you told, like for to generate one finished product, we need the components like. Four of them one combination and one material, and for one or two of them one material. So the combination 4+2 we need to generate the finished product.
Yeah. So bill of material is nothing but like we are mentioning that what combination it is required. That means when you producing the product, did you know that what components you want to use?
no.
No, right? So that information we are storing in the bill of material. So the higher level people, they are aware about it. Okay, boss, to prepare the one chair or to prepare the one maybe curry. If suppose let's say assume that to prepare the curry, what it is required. Okay, I need red chili powder, I need turmeric, I need red chilies, I need tomatoes, I need all these ingredients, right? So how I know these all? So that information we are informing to the system, we are maintaining in the bill of material. Clear?
Okay, sir. But this byproduct is also where is
Yeah,
why
obviously
is
you need to
mentioning in
mention,
a
right? How
negative
the
sign?
system knows it. SAP system, nothing. It's like a software. You need to be tell that, okay, boss, these are the products which you are getting. These are the products. These are the components which is. So if it is a byproduct, that we have to mention in the negative sign, that that we are informing to the SAP boss, this is the byproduct. We will get back. We will not issue to the subcontractor.
Just for
Agree?
reference, that negative sign is like just
Byproduct.
for understanding purpose. Negative sign.
No,
It,
no. Negative sign, based on the negative sign only, we will get the product from the subcontractor. What do you mean by byproduct?
but
Byproduct we will send myself. Is it we need to send, or is it we will receive from the subcontractor?
we will receive from
We will
the
receive that from subcontractor, right? But how system knows whether we are receiving or we are sending this one? So negative sign means we will get back. Okay, we are receiving.
okay,
If it
okay.
is positive sign, that we are sending to
We are
the
sending.
subcontractor.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm just creating the info record. So let's take what we have. So the transaction code to see the vendor master record reports MK widget. In MK widget, I'm just entering that what are the vendors which we already created. So 100587589, like we have different ones. So let's go to 1005887. Okay. Now, what is the final product here? For finished product, we are creating the info record. So then purchase requisition and plant. If you have a plant, we have plant. And the combination which is like subcontracting. We are creating subcontracting. Info category is subcontracting here. Okay. And I will creating now. In the here it is general data. In the purchasing data, okay. Once you entered all the information, okay, there is a version, it is there, version field. So here you need to be captured that which version you want to be used. So the first version you want to use, second version, third version, so like you can use. If I just selected the first version, what will be happen? The system will take the what version in this version, what is the alternative BOM which is assigned, that alternative BOM combination will take it. Okay, suppose 1,000 rupees is the charges for the preparation for this product. Is it clear? Is it clear why we are entering this version management, version number here? Are you clear about this one version, why we are entering here?
Yes.
Okay, this version we are entered in the Metal Master record. In the Metal Master record, if you go to work scheduling, in the work scheduling, I clearly mentioned that, okay, for this product, I created one production version. For this production version, okay, the BOM, alternative BOM, which we are assigned 1. That means in the CS02 bill of material, if I have multiple alternative BOMs, then I'm suggesting to the vendor, boss, take first alternative BOM, the combinations. Okay, clear?
Yes.
So everyone have their own style of the production, right? If the production people they are coming, then they can create a version management 2, and they will go with the alternative BOM 2 or 3 options. Okay, it depends on their own style. Okay, so now I'm just creating info record here and save. Okay, now info record which is created. Okay, and you can also create subcontracting source list, because this plant level I just in the configuration level I just mentioned clearly this sub source list is mandatory with the combination. So I can go with I'm just maintaining these combinations. Vendor, what is the vendor here? Okay. Now I'll be going with so as of now, what we discussed about the material master record, bill of material, purchase record, which I created. Okay. Now I'll be go with the creation of purchase order. ME21N. Creation of purchase order. So I have already vendor. The vendor number is 100587. Okay, and I'm entering the purchase organization and what other details. All I'm entering all the details. Okay, now in the subcontracting process, clearly mentioned here, while creating the subcontracting process, we need to be enter the item category L. If I just mention the item category L, that means it is a subcontracting PO. Okay, so you need to be enter subcontracting PO item category L. So this is one of the important point, interview point of view question. What is the item category for the subcontracting PO? Okay. So as of now, whatever we covered, interview point of question, bill of material we covered, and purchase record with item category subcontracting which we covered, and production version we covered. Okay. So now I'm just entering my material number here of finished product. And I'm entering that plant. Sorry, this is wrong. Just entering that item category L, material number, and the TP. Okay. Now, how much we require? Suppose 10 boxes are required. Okay. Once I enter the details, okay. Once I enter the details, okay. So what is the go to this change? Widget I entered anything wrong? That AB1 and all these details which I entered. Okay, if we go to material data tab, if you go to material data tab in the components, okay, it will capture all the components, whatever it is maintained in the subcontracting bill of material. Okay, that bill of material, all it will be captured here automatically. Okay, so why it is not matching? Why it is not capturing here? So is there anywhere we did wrong? Info record. I just created info record with ZAB1 and the vendor and the subcontracting process. She is already there.
Maybe the material that we have created only for the internal purpose and not for the out.
No, it is not that. But I have created this. Might be the dates, might be because I just entered from today, so it will be valid only for today. Okay, let me check again in the bill of material. CS02, which we created for. Okay, let me try with creation with production version. Production bound version will just create with production version creation. Well, let me try this one. Generally, we'll take only production version 1. Usage, we are taking general production version 1 only. So might be this is a region which is not capturing maybe. So now let's go with this combination production version 1 alternative of. Okay, so why? Because if you see that in MM02, okay, we are selected in the production version. That means it should be like a production version only. So that's why it is not capturing. I thought that. Maybe let's see again. Okay, and now let's see again. Go to MM scheduling. This production version. This is a scheduling. Scheduling is for the only for the production people. That's why it's production version. Okay, so might be because of that. Okay, because of that it is not capturing. Okay, so now this is correct. Not at check. Do we need to check here? Okay, let me try this one. Okay. Now I'll create again one more time ME21 and not getting explosion. So version 01. No bomb explosion cannot be carried out. It's not capturing. It should be captured, but not sure why it's not coming. So most of the in case if it is not finding, you will get this error. Okay, most of the clients will get this error. So this is one of the challenge. Okay, so why it is not capturing that we need to check again. Okay, so previous product version differs from the production version 01 from info record. Okay, explore the bomb without previous or new version. Okay, maybe we will create one more version. Let's try
The OMS2 T code can be run away, no?
OMS2.
Uh,
Right? Why OMS2?
then we can update this value, no? This materials. Maybe that's the reason it was not.
No, it's not for the production version. I think. Okay, what's your selecting here? I will go with the ZFG. Okay, so
Quantity value updation. In quantity value updation, if there will be like
quantity value operation. Okay,
yeah. And if this quantity value and value updation will be not tick mark means maybe.
No, sir, it will be there. It is already there. When we creating only it is there.
Okay.
It will be there. It's not that problem. Okay. So let me create one more version and we'll change that version. Might be okay. So I'll be going with next version. I'm creating next version 02. And this time, okay, again I will be entering the same components. Okay, so might be I'm just entering the combination should be different. 5 quantity. It is like just I'm putting 5 combination, 5 quantity, and this is the 1 quantity, and this is the minus 1 quantity. Okay, I'm just entering like this one, or okay, packing material 1, or I'm just putting the packing material 5. Finish raw material which is 5. Okay, so let's go to again MM02. Go to MM02. Enter. Go to work scheduling here. Set everyone. And go to production version. Why it is coming this problem? You are not authorized to. You are not authorization for the deletion of production version content. You are not authorization for production in the. Okay, let me use something. Okay, okay, enter. And I'll be go with the production version. I'll create one more production version 02. Okay, which is like subcontracting version only. With the latest one. The details. Okay, I'm just going with the details, and I'm just assigning here my alternative BOM is 2. Okay, I'm just entering alternative BOM 2. Okay, and enter. Okay, and if anything which you needed, you can enter, or else you can remove here. Okay, and save. So the production version which is created. Now I'll go to production info record. I'm changing my version here. So the combination which is correct, right? The combination which is correct. 6000 or 98. Okay, that AB1. Okay, enter. Enter. I'm changing here my production version from 01 to 02. Subcontracting version with latest one. Okay, so now I created an updated. Let's create ME21 in. This is a material, right? 6000 all 98. Okay, and this is a plan. No, it is not capturing. That means maybe authorized issue. We are getting some problem in MM02, right? While creating, so there may be authorized issue. It is there. Okay, I need to cross check this one. Why it is coming? But generally, it will come automatically. The components list into from here to it will come automatically from there. There. So this is the problem we are getting. You are not authorized to something which you are getting. Okay, maybe I need to check that why it is not picking. Error warning, a bomb exists. Okay. Okay, now it's coming green color. Let's see. We need to check everything. Okay. Okay. Continue. So in real time, the production people will do this one. So let's see. Now it is coming green color, right? Let's see if it is heating or not. No. Not hitting anything. It should be hit here, but no problem. I don't know why it is not hitting. So in the generally, in case if it is not hitting, what we'll do, we'll enter manually the components list here. Okay, should be captured, but in case if it is not coming, previous production version differs from the production version 02 from info record. So there is no much current. Okay, so there is some problem which is there. Okay, but in case if it is not there, we'll be entering the material numbers one by one. Okay, so let me check that why it is not capturing here. Okay, anyway, it is already 10:15. What is the time now?